Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video, and tonight it is going to be for the K&F Concept 1080p dash cam for your car, truck, SUV, you name it. That is what it's for. Nice little box right here. And so without further ado, let's just get right into the review. And just like all my review and unboxing videos, look in the description box below and you're gonna find the link to this exact same product to get your hands on it, read about it more. So let's go ahead and open this guy on up. And don't worry, I get close-up shots of all my products, and we'll even take this for a nighttime test and a daytime test right there. So we got the little box right there. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way for a second, and we have our nice little manual right off the top right here. Nice little manual there, and it is only in English there. And as we come to the box here, very nice. We got a nice little padding around the dash cam here. So let's go ahead and lift that out. And we're just gonna set that aside just for a second here so we can get the boring stuff, the cords, stuff like that out of the way. We can tell you all about that. Here we have, again, inside the box here, we just have a little individual pad there. And then down below is where we have all the goodies. Let's go ahead and lift them out one by one. Here we have a nice little windshield mount right here, guys. And that has some nice plastic protective covering over it here. And what it looks like is we connect right here to our dash cam. And then of course we would slap that on our windshield right there, and it looks like our cable connector would connect right here. Here in this little bag we have a nice, and these are typically very, very long. I'm gonna guesstimate that this one right here, this is for your cigarette lighter, and this is for charging it, so you just stick that in your cigarette lighter. And wow, very cool, guys. Would you take a look at that? This cigarette lighter right here has a little port. You flip that over and a USB port is right on the top. So you could literally have this in your cigarette lighter, move that up to the side, plug in another to charge your cell phone, etc. And that is going to be the same charging plug as your Motorola devices, your GoPro devices, etc. And again, like I mentioned, this cord is going to be crazy, crazy long, like they always are. And that's actually good, because if you needed to charge this, a rear socket of your car, etc., you can definitely reach that. Oh my gosh. That, no joke, is like probably an 8-foot cord. No joke, that's a crazy long one. And then lastly, inside the box, we have a little plastic Ziploc bag, and this is our other USB charging cable here. So this would be for like your home device, you know, you just plug that into your cell phone adapter that you already have, and that again, same charging port, Motorola, GoPro. That's a good solid, probably 2.5 foot, maybe 3 foot cable. We have an empty box now. Again, nice solid box right there. Now we need to get to the fun part. So again, here is our nice little dash cam in our nice plastic here. We're going to pull that guy on out. And again, it's covered in some more protective plastic. So we're going to go ahead and remove that one right off the camera lens there. Guys, this is a good looking dash cam. We have a beautiful lens on this side here, coming around to our LCD screen here, guys. Real quickly, let's run over some specifications. It does have a G sensor on it, and video recording, we can record in, of course, 1080p, full HD, 30 frames per second, or we can film in 720p. It is equipped with a microphone and speaker, and it does have a micro SD TF card reader, and that supports a maximum of a 32 gig micro SD card. I'll link that in the description box below as well if you're unsure about exactly what I'm talking about. But it's the same size memory card as your GoPro device, the very tiny, again, micro SD card. The size of the device is 58 times 58 times 27.8 millimeters, and the weight is 60.5 grams. The shutter on the camera is electronic shutter, and the photo comes out JPEG format. Max output pixels is 3.0 megapixels. And again, it does have a video output. It has a high definition HDMI cable. Now that, again, I'll show you a close-up. It's not the normal HDMI cable, it's the micro or smaller HDMI port. The camera has a 3M CMOS sensor, a 1/3 inch lighting sensing surface area, and the lens is a 5 fixed focus lens, aperture 2.0, focus 2.3, plus a minus symbol 5% mm. The LCD is a 2-inch screen, and it's a 4/3 TFT LCD. Alrighty guys, here's a close-up shot of the camera here as we're looking at just a beautiful lens here. And then flipping it around to this side here, we see our power button and our menu button here, up and down menu button. Coming around here to the back is our nice 2-inch screen with 1080p full HD video recorder on the back right there. And coming up here, a little hard to see on camera, but that's a symbol right there of a microphone. And then that one next to it right there would be your LED indicator stating that it's blinking, you know, when charging or when it's on, etc. Coming down here to the bottom, we have a reset button here, and then we have the TF card micro SD reader here, and you would just open up that TF card reader with your fingernail here, and that just pops up, and you would just slip in again your micro SD card right in there, again same size as your GoPro devices. Again, just the reset button there as we come over here. Now this would be our charging port here, and this does have a battery inside of it so that once it is charged you won't have to have the dangling cord winding down your dashboard through your windshield, etc. On the top here guys, this is either our power button or menu button, and then this would be, I'm not sure exactly what quite yet, so one of those is our power button there. And then again, this is our HDMI port here. Again, it's not full size, it's a smaller HDMI port, but that is it there. And this is our little locking mechanism here for our windshield adapter. So let's go ahead and show you how that works here. So here we have, again, where the plug comes in right here, and that would go down, so you would plug in your port right there. And so what we would do here is this would go in, and it would go ahead and clip in just like that. And then what you would do is you would put in the cord up top here, or if you're at home and you want to charge it, you would just slide it in right up there, so either or. So it looks like actually that is our power button as we're firing it up right there. And again, the battery is probably barely charged there. So guys, once it is up on the windshield, you can actually rotate the ball head all the way around, and so that if it's up on the windshield, now you're actually facing you, so you could actually have this as a cheaper version of a GoPro if you needed a dash cam inside for security purposes or whatnot. So we'll get a test of that as well. But again, that is a fully rotating head there, and that again would go down or up like that. And so that's great. And then again guys, that is our port that I'm talking about, same as your GoPro devices, your Motorola devices, etc. Alright guys, I've had a little time to play around with the dash cam. Now unfortunately it was shipped to me and it's all in Chinese, so I'm going to show you exactly how to get out of the Chinese menu. Now again, here are your arrow buttons over here on this side for scrolling up and down. But your menu button, what you want to do is, right now we're in video mode, and you want to go ahead and hit this button right up here. Again, the power and menu button. That takes you to this menu right here. So right here we see this menu here once we hit that top button right there. Now you want to hit this button to switch from this one over here to the settings one. So there we go right there. Now guys, once we're in this menu here, the very top one, we want to go ahead and hit that button right there and select that. Then we're going to see right here guys the languages. And so now you just want to arrow up until you see English, and then go ahead and push this button right here. That will select English, and then bada bing, bada boom, we are all set, ready to go in English, or whatever language you did choose. Here's a quick list of the languages. We have English, looks Korean and Chinese. I believe that is Russian there, and that looks like it. So we have 4 different languages. So we're going to go ahead and again keep it on English. Now we do have again format here, and so you have yes or no, that is for your memory card. You can format the memory card. You have date and time here, so you can go ahead and properly input the date and time by just hitting the menu up. We're going to go to 2016, and then it's again January. Now guys, with the year, month, and date, let's see if we can change that format here. Yes, it looks like we can. So hitting the arrow down buttons, we can go ahead and change that format. Now it's month, day, year, or now it's day, month, year, or year, month, date. So you have 3 options, and again I'm going to change it to what we do in the US, which is month, day, year. So we're going to go ahead and keep that. We're going to go ahead and hit enter. We do have a TV out function which is NTSC and PAL, and we do have sounds, And that beep gets pretty annoying, so we're going to go ahead and eliminate that beep there. And again, now we have microphone on or off right there, and then volume right here. That's probably for your playback volume, etc. And we're going to go down to, again, auto LCD off, power save, light frequency, car number set, and time zone, etc., G sensor and system, factory reset, system info, card info, etc. And you go back by hitting the top button right there. So we're going to go back one more. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at this menu here. This is the resolution, again, 1080p, 30 frames per second. Or I'm sorry, I mentioned earlier in the video, I thought it was 30 frames per second, but it's actually 720p, 60 frames per second for the different video. Here we have seamless, so we have 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minutes off for seamless. We have motion detection, which is on or off. We have power on record, which is on or off. We have power off delay, power on delay, and video stamp right here. And we have date stamp, car number stamp, and logo stamp. You can turn those off and on. And that is our menu, guys. And to cycle through the different features here, right now we are on video mode right here. We are on 1920 x 1080 full HD, and again our microphone is on, but if I would hit the down button from this menu, our microphone will go off. Hit it back and our microphone will go on, and then you hit the up button and that would put us into photo mode here, and then no image, that would be your playback, and then again no image, and we'll keep scrolling up, and now we're back to video mode here. And also guys, this is a 170-degree angle lens right here, so that is going to be able to capture all the lanes, right lane, left lane, bicycle lanes, etc. Again, 170-degree viewing angle. Alright guys, I got my dash cam hooked up to my windshield here. Now it's real simple. You just go ahead and push on the suction cup, and then there's a little twisty knob here, and you would twist it clockwise, and that would lock it into place. Now my cord goes in the left side here, and I just have it dangled around the back. Now again, when the battery is charged, you don't need that to be plugged in. But if you want it to be powered on, then go ahead and turn on the auto power. So right as your car starts up, if your plug is in, you'll go ahead and start recording right off the bat. Now you can start manually recording anytime by hitting the side button up here. You would hit that and you would just start recording. So we're gonna go ahead and test out the voice feature and the daytime feature, and then we'll get some nighttime shots as well. And then again, I just have the car plugged down here. Now remember, this does fold off to the side where you could put another USB cord right in there. All right guys, we're recording now, so let's see how it picks up my voice. And as we make a left turn here, I can look on my screen, and it looks like we can see the sidewalk all the way to the right. We can even see the left lanes and the tree line all the way over to the left as we pass up a white car and a truck right here over on the left hand side. And it looks like it has a nice field of view, 170 degrees again, picking up the crosswalks right here and the sidewalk. As we're on a double lane highway, each side has 2 lanes with a nice large bike lane right here. And we have a truck coming up on my left, so we'll see how crisp this turns out. So as you can see, if he were to come in and hit me on my left-hand side, we would be able to pick that up. All right guys, here we are on a, I believe, 6-lane or 5-lane highway right now. With the carpool, I believe it's about 6 lanes right now. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like all the way over here on the right. A big truck in front of me getting over, the Jeep, a car entering the freeway right now. And so we're gonna take a look, this car coming up here, passing quickly, the Jeep on the right hand side, if you can pick up that Toyota Highlander. The sun is pretty much directly above us, shining straight down on the dashboard of my car. So we're gonna take a look and see what that looks like for brightness and crispness, see if that sun blots out. It looks okay on the little screen right now. Or guys, the other feature is you could literally whip around the camera, and you could have it as a security camera for your car. You could have it as a security camera for your passengers. I'm actually a town car driver, just like Uber, but I'm on my own, and so literally I could have this as a security camera for my passengers behind me. If there's anybody that's acting a little bit unruly, etc., limousine drivers could have it pointing this direction. I think you have to let your passengers know, obviously, that they're being filmed, but this could be a potential cool security feature for that. Or you could even do a GoPro type of thing. So if you're doing car pranks, or if you're doing any sort of YouTube videos, or you just want to capture whatever's happening in the car, it's getting a nice 170-degree field of view inside the car, and we'll see how crisp and clean the image is shining on my face here. All right, guys, here's some nighttime footage. We're getting on the freeway right now, kind of a low-lit freeway entrance ramp here. As we can see the lane in front of us and the lanes to our left. This particular highway, I believe, is only 4 or 5 lanes right now. As we can see the signs here and the car in front of me. So we've got a car passing me right now on the left. So you can kind of take a look at the low light nighttime shot here. So here we go, connector to another freeway with the street lights, as we can see the left and the right, kind of the hazard lanes here. Kind of coming through a half little tunnel here underneath another freeway here. So here we go, guys. Here is your typical lit freeway right here with buildings on the side, street lights on the right, etc. So we'll see how crisp this comes out on camera later on. It looks pretty good. A little bit dark on the 2-inch screen, but not too bad. All right, guys, here's your typical 3-lane on this side, and I believe only 2 lanes on the other side. Might be 3 lanes on the other side as well, but going through a normal street with street lights on, and we see, of course, the lights and gas stations up here on the left-hand side. So just kind of giving you a typical nighttime major streets and intersections as we're just kind of cruising by McDonald's right now. So we're also going to be testing the low light and nighttime shots here as well for just crispness under normal street lights, just cruising down the road here. All right, guys, so overall, just a cool camera, nice crisp image, again, 1080p, especially with the 170-degree viewing angle. So just wanted to give you a couple examples there. Hopefully the video has helped you make an informed decision. And thank you so much for watching the review. And again, look in the description box below if you want to get your hands on this exact same dash cam. And also subscribe to the channel. I got a lot more products being sent out to me. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe so you're up to date on all the unboxing and review videos. Until the next review, my name's Chris. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.